Hello, gorgeous. You're listening to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over. On this podcast, we talk about everything from dating and relationships to personal development. We also speak very candidly about the F word, and by that, I mean failure. So grab a pen, tag a friend, and let's talk about it. All of it. Undergoing, overcoming, and simply trying to make it through. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over podcast. It's me, your host, Kayla, and I am so excited that you made it back to my platform. In today's episode, we are going to dive into something that people ask me all the time. Clients, followers, friends, fans constantly are asking, how do you get it all done? Do you ever sleep? You are everywhere. And the answer is, yeah, your girl loves a good nap. And I credit my ability to crush my to-do list, to be in all the places, and still have time for my family and my friends to my time management skills. Time management is something that I have mastered over the years. And in this episode, I'm going to give you 3 quick strategies to boost your time management skills. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to see some progress right away. So tag a friend, grab a pen, and let's talk about it. Starting off is time blocking. Time blocking is life. And you're like, Kayla, what is that? Time blocking is the art of mapping out your day from the time you open your eyes until the time you get in bed at night. It's looking at each and every hour and estimating exactly what will you be doing with that time. And to some people, that could be anxiety provoking, but for me, it allows me to see that I definitely have enough time to do all the things that I want or need to do in the day, or it allows me the opportunity to prioritize and move something that is, flexible to another day or a better time for my schedule so that I am not stressed. So I use a time blocking calendar that I found on Amazon. I actually have 2 different ones. I will leave the links to those in the show notes so that you could grab those. But you easily could do this with a Google Docs document or Microsoft Excel or something like that and create your own. But basically, I kind of know exactly, I know exactly where I should be every hour of the day from the moment my eyes open until it's time to go to sleep. I mean, like eyes open 5:15. 5:45 running in the gym, 6:40 in the shower. Like I literally know every single thing that I should be doing. Please know that there is wiggle room here. That means that if an activity runs over, I have to adjust my schedule to make sure that everything else fits in. That means that something gets cut short or something has to go for the day. This also means that I pencil in rest and relaxation. So I never feel guilty for taking a nap because it was penciled into my calendar and I did that intentionally. And I encourage you to do the same. Schedule time for joy and schedule time for rest so you never have to feel guilty about taking advantage of those things. Number 2 is get a VA. Get a VA, a virtual assistant. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, Kayla, I can't afford a virtual assistant, or I don't need a virtual assistant. I can send my own messages. I'm not talking about that. However, if you need a VA, I totally know the best VA and can hook you up, but you're going to have to reach out for me for that. In this podcast episode, though, I'm talking about Google Calendar. Put everything in Google Calendar. Your appointments, your reminders to drink your water, your reminders to cancel this subscription, your reminders that your kid needs new cleats, your reminder to pick your kid up from practice, literally everything. Put it in Google Calendar. I say that because you can look at Google Calendar on your computer or laptop, on your phone, on your watch. You're not going to miss a thing. And it's going to keep track of everything and remind you 10, 15, 20 minutes prior to the event so you are where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, okay? The other hack that you can do is create a shared calendar for you and your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, or if it's a family calendar. That way people can kind of see when you're busy. You don't have to mark down confidential things, but my partner can see. He knows when I'm doing a coaching call. He knows when I'm filming podcasts, so he's not blowing up my phone, interrupting me. And yes, that's what the do not disturb is for. However, Having that shared calendar allows them to like schedule dinners, lunches, parties around what's already going on. This is also an excellent tip for co-parenting, or for any other thing where you have to share like responsibilities with someone. Just having that shared calendar so you both have a general idea of what's happening when is always a good idea. Got it? All right. Last but not least, plan outcomes, not activities. Plan outcomes, not activities. So I totally used to be that girl. I would open my calendar, I would see all the things that I have to do and enter anxiety like heartbeat, palm sweaty, freaking out. Now I look at the calendar and I'm like, excellent. At the end of this day, I will have already gone to the dentist, got the dog to the groomer, picked up my kid from practice, ordered click list and swung by and got my groceries, or clicked in for Instacart, and I list all of the wonderful things that are going to happen in the day, and then I'm excited about it. I never allow myself to get overwhelmed with everything that needs to be done. I'm more so focused on the results and how wonderful I'm going to feel after it gets done. It doesn't allow the opportunity for panic to rush in. The other thing is that I give myself grace and I practice patience. Sometimes things just fall apart. Sometimes your click list has substitute items. Sometimes, you miss an appointment or something gets canceled or something happens and you don't get to do all of the things that you had scheduled to do. Most of the time, everything is still going to be okay. And so learning to be very malleable, learning to be flexible has taken me a long way. So I hope that these 3 tips helped you. I hope that you have learned a little tidbit of knowledge that will send you on your way. Please reach out to me on socials and let me know which of these tips, if any, that you will be implementing. And I totally want to know how they've affected you. I love you, girl, and we'll chat in the next one. Well, gorgeous girl, that's a wrap for this episode. I hope you found value, insight, or strength. I hope something was said that gave you the courage to push on a little while longer toward the life of your dreams. If you felt motivated during this segment, screenshot this and throw it in your stories and tag me on social. That way we can keep the message going. Have an excellent day on purpose, and we, girl, will talk in